Hello students and friends. Let us continue with the AIBE 8 second part, which I think it's most important to study and it's very interesting. At that time it was a tough paper. So we completed first part till 25. 25 प्रश्न आधी झाले होते. But on the screen I took the 25th question once again so that we will have a important question of Bar Council of Maharashtra versus Davolkar case, which was misconduct would cover any activity or conduct which has professional brethren of good repute and competency would reasonably regard as disgraceful or dishonorable. It may be noted that the scope of misconduct is not restricted by the technical interpretation of rule of conduct. This was proven conclusively in the case of Bar Council of Maharashtra versus Davolkar. So I think this is important question. I repeated it again. Please like, share, subscribe. I stopped the IPC second short of 70% and continued with this AIB 8 because there was less view on that IPC 70 questions video. So I just disconnected and I'll continue with AIB 8 only. So we'll go for that. And if anyone is interested in IPC, please let me know on the comment section. 26. The retention of money deposited with advocate for the decree holder even after the execution of proceeding was held as an instant of misconduct, in which case retention of money deposited with advocate. Advocateच्याकडे पैसे दिलेले आहेत for the decree holder even after the execution of proceeding. This case is of Prahlad Saran Gupta versus Bar Council of India. 27. In which case where the advocate of one of the parties was asking for the continuous adjournment to the immense inconvenience of the opposite party, it was held by the Supreme Court that seeking adjournments for postponing the examination of witnesses who were present without making other arrangement for examining such witness is a dereliction of duty that an advocate owed to the court, amounting to misconduct. This case is of N.G. Dastane versus Shrikant Shinde. Please remember, this is very important leading case as far as advocates misconduct. First case I just repeated on the 25th. I'll just go through it again. Misconductच्या दोन केसेस आहेत आणि पहिली केस मी जी 25 रिपीट केली होती ती इथे एनजी दास्तानेचं दिलेलं आहे ऑप्शन, बट मिसकंडक्ट कव्हर कोणत्याही होतं आणि प्रोफेशनल हे जे रिमार्क आहेत स्कोप ऑफ मिसकंडक्टच्या बद्दल, it is in the case of Bar Council of Maharashtra versus Davolkar, and the other case is N.G. Dastane versus Shrikant Shinde. त्याच्यामध्ये ऍडजमेंटच्या बद्दल ट्रीट केले की इट इज अ मिसकंडक्ट and dereliction of the duty. Dereliction is not performing the legal duty. 28. The judgment in dash cues the delicate balance carefully drafted by model law and enshrined in section 34 between finality of arbitral awards on one hand and permissible judicial review on the other. The case is of the judgment in ONGC versus Saw Pipes Limited. ONGC versus Saw Pipes Limited judgment आहे डेडिकेट बॅलन्स आणि केअरफुली क्रॉफ्टेड मॉडेल लॉ section 34. 29. The Supreme Court in dash held that irrespective of where central management and control is exercised by a company, companies incorporated in India cannot choose foreign law as the governing law of the arbitration. सुप्रीम कोर्टचा डिसिजन आहे हा, irrespective of where the central management and control exercise of company, India cannot go for choosing foreign law as the governing law for their arbitration. The cases of TDM Infrastructure Private Limited versus UE Development India Private Limited. Which section of 1996 Arbitration Act permits the parties to engage in conciliation process even while the arbitral proceedings are on? Arbitral proceeding चालू असतानाही conciliation process होऊ शकते. हा सेक्शन आहे सेक्शन 30 conciliation process permitted while the arbitration proceeding is going on. 31. The presumption of continuous life is contained in section 107 of Evidence Act. 32. Testimony of a witness to the existence or non-existence of the fact or facts in issue are direct evidence. 33. Who authored the book The First Principle of Jurisprudence? Salmond is the author of First Principle of Jurisprudence. Salmond. ऑथर पण विचारले जात आहेत ज्युरिस्प्रुडन्सच्या बद्दल, कारण तो थेरोटिकल सब्जेक्ट आहे आणि त्यामध्ये प्रिन्सिपल किंवा ब्लॅकस्टोनच्या जजमेंट याच्याबद्दल किंवा सालमंडच्या बद्दल आता हा पुस्तकाच्या बद्दल विचारलेले. फर्स्ट प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ ज्युरिस्प्रुडन्स सालमंड. कीवर्ड लक्षात ठेवा. Special summons under section 206 of CRPC code can be issued by a magistrate only. Special summons, section 206, a magistrate can give special summons. Provision आहे section 206 CRPC. 35. Mare Liberum, the Freedom of the Seas, first published in 1609, is a book in Latin on international law written by Hugo Grotius. मला पण नव्हतं माहिती. Mare Liberum is first published in 1609 in Latin on international law by Hugo Grotius. We'll complete 25 questions. This is important paper and everyone should go through it once again. 36. The Indian who is presently a member of International Court of Justice is Justice Dalvir Bhandari. करंट कंडिशन काय आहे ते बघून घ्या. त्यावेळेची 2015 ची आहे. जस्टिस दलवीर भंडारी तेव्हा होते. 37. इंटरनॅशनल क्रिमिनल कोर्ट इज बेस्ड ऑन रोम स्टॅच्यूट ऑफ इंटरनॅशनल क्रिमिनल कोर्ट. रोम स्टॅच्यूट ऑफ इंटरनॅशनल क्रिमिनल कोर्टच्या वरती इंटरनॅशनल कोर्ट बेस्ड आहेत. ओके. 38. Constitutive and declaratory theories of statute related to state recognition. 39. Tabula rasa under international law relates to state succession. State succession, tabula rasa. 40. With reference to cybercrime worm attack, do not need the host to attach. Very important आहे. होस्ट अटॅच नसताना सुद्धा सायबर क्राईम वर्म अटॅक करू शकतो. 41. An attempt to acquire sensitive information such as username, password and credit card details, sometimes indirectly money, by masquerading as a trustworthy entity in electronic communication is known as phishing. Attempt to acquire sensible information. कुठली? युजरनेम, पासवर्ड, क्रेडिट कार्ड डिटेल्स, हे काय आहे? फिशिंग आहे. 42. The Act provides legal recognition for transaction carried out by means of electronic data interchange and other means of electronic communications, commonly referred as electronic commerce, as dealt under IT Act. हे सगळे क्वेश्चन IT Act वरचे 5. हा पण IT वरचाच आहे. Asymmetric crypto system under IT Act means a system of secure key pair consisting of private key of creating digital signature and a public key to verify digital signature. Asymmetric crypto system मध्ये काय आहे? System of secure key pair consisting private key म्हणजे प्रायव्हेट की पण आहे आणि पब्लिक की पण आहे. याला काय म्हणताय? असिमेट्रिक क्रिप्टो सिस्टीम. दोन्ही आहेत त्याच्यात कीज आणि त्या डिजिटल सिग्नेचरच्या स्वरूपामध्ये. 44. Section 43A of IT Act deals with compensation for failure to protect data. 43A amended section आहे IT Actचं. Compensation for failure to protect data. 45. The persons taking part in the commission of an offense have been divided into two cases. They are principal and abettors. The persons taking part in the commission of an offense. दोन क्लास आहेत, प्रिन्सिपल आणि abettors. 46. What is the period of limitation prescribed for the suit instituted by a mortgagor to recover possession of immovable property mortgaged? 30 years period आहे. Recovery of possession of immovable property mortgaged. Limitation period आहे हा 30 वर्षाचा. Please remember recovery of possession of immovable property mortgaged. 47. Section 12 to 15 of Limitation Act 1963 provide for exclusion of time in computing the period of limitation prescribed by law. Which of the following falls inside the ambit of exclusion? All of the above. Day on which judgment order is pronounced, time आणि time during which stay injunction operator किंवा defendant had been out of India. Out of India असल्यामुळे त्याला knowledge नाही. So that is the limitation period is given in section 12 to 15. हे तिन्ही A, B, C option correct आहेत. Exclusion of time of for computing period of limitation. 48. Provision regarding corporate social responsibilities. हा repeat झालेला प्रश्न आहे. Please mark it as important. Provision regarding the corporate social responsibility CSR incorporated in Companies Act 2013 under section 135. त्यावेळेला Companies Act नवीन होता आणि हा पेपर आहे 2015 चा. AIBE 8 मध्ये 2 वर्ष झाले होते तेव्हा Companies Act येऊन. तो section 135 provision regarding corporate social responsibility. What is corporate social responsibility among the following? Project-based protection of national heritage. 50. Talaq-e-tafweez is talaq by delegation. Tafweez, delegation. So 51st question I'll repeat in the next video. If the views are less, I'll continue with the next one. As I stop the IPC continuation of 70 questions. I just finished 15 questions and the views are less, so I just thought we will just continue with AIBE 8. So if anyone is interested in IPC, please comment in the comment box that IPC 70 should be continued. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe.